I think vulnerability lies at the heart of good storytelling. You know, when we share our stories, when we're open and honest, it encourages other people to be honest and open and vulnerable back. And last week I was running a storytelling training program for a wonderful cohort of people all over the globe. And there's an exercise that I ask people to do when I ask them to share a story and share a photograph from their phone and share a story about it. And what's wonderful is that when one person goes first and is really open and honest, it's just incredible the other stories that follow and how you kind of really build psychological safety in the group where everyone feels they know each other perhaps a bit deeper because they've been really open with each other. And that's lovely to see how that works in storytelling. And then I guess firsthand, as you know, last Saturday I was at the Do Lectures in Wales, where I had the privilege of being the closing speaker, and I shared my life lessons from this time of living with cancer. And I was certainly very vulnerable and open. I got very emotional, I choked up, and whilst that hadn't been the plan or the intention, I guess what happens when you do that is that people feel really encouraged, that they can really share things with you. I had like maybe 10 or 20 people come up to me and just one-to-one to want to share their own stories of cancer, to want to share something with me, and there was some wonderful vulnerability there. Being vulnerable and being open and honest is a bit like opening your door. You've kind of left your door open for others to come and pop their head around and say how they're feeling too. And I just think, the world would be a wonderful place perhaps if more of us felt we could be comfortable being vulnerable. One of the people who came up to me after my Do lecture was a guy I'd not met before called Duncan, and Duncan said he felt it was very important for kind of me as a middle-aged white bloke to stand on stage and be open and talk in that way, because he said that it gives other middle-aged white blokes permission that it's okay to be emotional, and it's okay to be open, and it's okay to be vulnerable. So that's the ROI on being vulnerable, if you like.